Hey there, it's Crypto Hulk, and we're live. So, happy Friday to you. Last minute show, of course. I don't really announce too often when I do shows. Kind of like doing spur of the moment thing. So, welcome to Crypto Hulk channel. And guess who I am? The highest paid talk show host you ever could find. So what I try to do is break down crypto so that beginning people can understand up to about the intermediate level. I'm going to go over no nonsense cryptocurrency stuff. And before then, I'm going to make sure my top chat thing here is working. Let's see. There we go. Okay. Long consolidation. Number one waffler. I think we are in for a long consolidation. So, Radical Rosario, the moderator. The number one waffler, the other moderator. So, yeah, so I go over like this basic stuff. I go over common sense stuff that I see. This is a very uncommon sense kind of space or area. Cryptocurrency is heavily like infiltrated, okay? It's manipulated and all this kind of stuff. There's all these secrets, all these games. So what I try to do is bounce off ideas to you guys, and then you bounce them back to me, and then we all kind of try to figure out half of what the hell's going on, okay? This is a space, unfortunately, that the top people are going to know what's going on, and we have to kind of struggle on our own. It's unfortunate. It's crooked. The whole world's kind of like that. So my channel, here's the good part about my channel. So I'm going to now give myself my own commercial and a little pat on the back. I can say things, and I do say things that nobody else can say because I'm not monetized. Meaning 2.5, 3 months ago when I started this channel, the first, I want to say 4 to 5 days of making one video a day, I was already eligible for monetization. I told YouTube to go shove it, okay? Because this channel is designed for you. I get no benefit from this channel. You do. I can say all kinds of shit on my channel, and they can take away the zero money they give me because I don't give a fuck. Got it? So what do they got on me? Well, what they've already done was fucked up my algorithm. I mean, I can't reach as many people as I want because YouTube is a bunch of fools, crooked fools. I hate YouTube. I wish there was an alternative because I would leave just like that because YouTube's communist. They won't let you say what you want. I'm not threatening to blow up this or that, whatever. All I'm talking about is our crooked politicians and the crooked people at the SEC that take bribes and stuff. And there's a whole lot more that I say. And I say this so you understand. I will say things if I see there's connections here or there because I don't care if I offend anybody. Got it? That's how this channel's designed. So you can get 100% honest. I'm not trying to sell nothing. I don't have sponsors that, oh, I can't say this or I can't say that. Da, da, da. No, I can say whatever the fuck I want to on this channel. Okay? This channel is a public forum. Okay? YouTube is a public forum. They have no right to censor what anybody fucking says. Okay? Now, if this was a closed channel or whatever, that's a private forum. But a public forum, I should be allowed to say whatever the hell I want. How does YouTube get to censor what I say or mess up my algorithm? Because I'm trying to tell you guys stuff. All of y'all in this chat box over here, I'm trying to help you make money and get rich. But YouTube wants you fucking poor. And YouTube wants to make money off you. I refuse that shit. That's why when you watch my show, there's no commercials. Okay? I don't do super chat. I don't endorse any product except Corona Extra, which I love. I put it in the freezer for like 15 minutes before the show. It gives it that this little extra icy flavor. I love it. They don't pay me. I drink it because I like to. Anyhow, that's my first rant. So that was my introduction. So let me see who's here so I can do a meet and a greet. And okay. Ibrahim Arab says, "What's up, Hulk?" Matt Golden, JG Wentworth guy, says, Hulk, crypto fam. You know what? I love this channel. I do. I like doing the live chat stuff because it's like fun. I like to interact. I like to learn stuff. I sure as hell like to learn to make money. And helping other people make money. I don't know how much some of you guys are going to make because some of you put in a little bit and some of you guys put in a lot. That determines how rich you're going to get, honestly, all right? Some of you guys got in earlier than me. I started getting my favorite crypto, which is XRP. I'm not saying it's the only one, but I'm saying it's the one I like. Oh, USA. But that's my favorite one. So whatever cryptos you like, watch my other show, and you'll know how to pick out a crypto. Gladden TV, thanks for giving it 1 billion. I always give it 100% when I make a video. I like my videos. I won't make a video if I don't feel there's a need to. See, I don't have a sponsor, so I don't give a fuck. If I don't make a video for 1 or 2 or 3 days, if I want to make 2 or 3 in one day, whatever, well, 2, because it's up to me. It's my show. I don't get paid by these people. I'm not under contract where I have to produce so much, whatever. I produce what I want to produce for you, and that's it. What I think that you need to hear. Now, go listen to other people, get advice or whatever. You can listen to others. I tell you to do that. Consider different points of view. Consider the different points of view. And notice the differences between the different channels you listen to, okay? Let me see. Underpass 61 is here. Good morning from Malaysia. Terima kasih. So, Mode Sharzan, Mode Kazmudin. Terima kasih. David Garrison, Hulkster, hope you got a nice ice cold Corona. Yep, I already told you. Happy Friday. This was in the freezer. I absolutely love that stuff. But I got to slow it down a little bit and get wrecked. Hey, E-Badio says, if you listen to him and get wrecked, sucks being you. Don't steal my phrase. Best disclaimer. I'll give it here in a little bit. Once I start kind of talking about what I think you should invest in, then it triggers me. Oh, shit, I got to give the disclaimer. Just so that if you do get wrecked. Avolate, good to see you. Maria V is here. Thank you, Maria, for being a moderator. And Avolate, thank you. What I appreciate is when the moderators moderate this chat, number one. There's 2 things you got to do. The second, okay, so what do I want in the chat? If somebody's asking a question like 5 fucking times, that's not cool. That fucking pisses me off. Okay, maybe twice during the show or something, but if you're posting the same question 5 or 10 times, I see it. I don't want to fucking talk about it. Okay, for whatever reason, maybe not today or whatever. Okay, next one is we only speak English only, and the reason is because I'm not having somebody get ripped off on my channel because somebody speaks their language and then I can't see what the fuck's going on. Okay, if someone's speaking another language, they need to get reported as spam, moderators on this channel. You got it? Hit the like button, of course. All right, so let me get into some news here. I've got 3 stories. The first one, is a large story. The second one is a short. And the last story has some conspiracy in it. Ooh, conspiracy. We like the crazy shit because it's Friday. I wanted to throw in a little wild card, okay, and have a little fun. This is the last story you're going to like, and I'll allow some kind of conspiracy stuff, but when everybody starts talking about aliens and shit, then it's probably time to wrap it up because that's not even talking about crypto. Or they'll say, I think aliens invented XRP or all the ISO 20022 crypto. Don't you, Crypto Hulk? I'm like, wow, okay, this dude's either on drugs or he's living on another planet. Veronica said, Hulk, you had a shit ton of WhatsApp spam today and yesterday. Must have deleted like 30 of them. Okay, so moderators, this is important. Okay, I need you to go through the chat stuff, like the comments, and delete spam shit. Okay, that is vital. Because if I'm trying to like talk to people and I got spam, sometimes I'll just stop fucking commenting on shit when I see a bunch of spam. I probably have, I don't know, 8 moderators. So if everybody spends like less than 5 minutes a day, just go in there. Even if I'm not doing a show on a certain day, go through day 1, 2, or 3 videos. Just burn through it and look for like spam shit and then report it as spam, okay? It makes the channel a lot better for people and for new people and stuff. That's why I got moderators, okay? I need that stuff done. So, the first story today is from the Daily Hodl. So let me go over this. The reason I have stories on this channel is not because I'm a storyteller, it's because I'm trying to show you the real world case of the cryptos. Now this channel, my channel, is based on the cryptos that I like, okay? I'm not saying these are the only cryptos that you invest in. Everybody has a preference, right? Some people like Cardano. Some people like Bitcoin on this channel or whatever. Well, probably not, but if you do, whatever. But I don't really fucking care what crypto you like, okay? I may prefer for me to buy certain ones. I may say certain cryptos are garbage, but in the end, I mean, it's your choice. I mean, maybe something that I say is garbage ends up being $500,000 one day. I don't fucking care, okay? You do your due diligence. You study the shit out of whatever crypto you want, and you invest in it. And, listen to what I say just for another opinion, but then do what the fuck you want. Okay, so I'm more geared toward, this is for new people. I'm more geared toward XRP, XLM, XDC, Algorand, Hedera, IOTA. Payment type cryptos are what I love, okay? It doesn't mean that they're like the only ones, okay? So I'm just comfortable with that. That stuff interests me, okay? So when I look for news that relates to that, I mean, I saw today, in all honesty, a lot of good Cardano news, like Cardano's going to regulate and take over Ethereum or whatever, and Ethereum's taking forever to get shit done, so people are losing doubt with Ethereum. I mean, I'm not here to go over 8,000 cryptos, because there are 8,000 cryptos or more or whatever. I don't fucking care. So my channel is geared more for the payment type cryptos that are going to be used by banks, financial institutions. These are things that I like. I'm comfortable with them. Why? Because they're going to be considered currencies, okay? Banks will use them. They'll be heavily regulated and all that. They're not going to be bullshit crypto, okay? They're not going to be here today and gone tomorrow. They ain't going anywhere. So, there. So from the Daily Hodl, they had an article called The Rise of Artificial Currencies, and they could threaten the stability of the financial system. Christine Lagarde from the European Central Bank says that. She's talking about CBDCs and then artificial crypto, okay? Bitcoin, Ethereum would be just like 2 right off the top. The first point she made was the European Central Bank, Christine Lagarde, says a digital euro is years away. At one point in that article, she was like 3 or 4 years away. I think not, okay? I was talking to Fred about this earlier. That's like total bullshit right there. So but the reason I'm bringing that up is because she's talking about CBDC and then what she calls artificial currency. Got it? So that's like a negative way of saying it. I've already heard her talk a lot of bad shit about Bitcoin and probably cryptos that are kind of related like Bitcoin or that have similar kind of stuff. So that's just my take on what she said. The next point she said, she talks about a CBDC versus artificial currency like a Facebook DM. Oh shit. She puts them out there. So she calls Christina Lagarde, the lady that used to run the World Monetary Bank or the International Monetary Fund, whatever you want to call it. She used to run that. Now she runs the European Central Bank. She's calling Facebook DM an artificial currency. Got it? She's pretty clear as clear can be. I probably wouldn't invest in Facebook DM when it comes out because I trust Christine Lagarde. I've been watching her. I've watched just about everything she's put out. Okay, I mean, people video or copy her video and show it on YouTube and stuff. If that lady talks shit about Bitcoin and Facebook, then I'm not going to touch them. Okay, because she's like a world banker type. She wants world finance and all that. So those are two that are on my do not buy list. Let me check some comments on what I just said. See if anybody had a question. Number one waffler says, people seem to forget that Ripple sold twice as much XRP in quarter one than at any given time in a bull run, XRP the standard. So people, I'm just telling you, like, it was funny. XRP had a low price, right? And then this lawsuit comes, and then the price kind of goes down. But then during the lawsuit, boom, it shoots up to like $1.94 or whatever, somewhere in that area. At least my exchange said $1.94. And all the exchanges are a little different. So whatever, let's just say, so it shot up to around $2-ish during a lawsuit. And then the SEC gets all scared and shit. So they start doing all these other things. And they're just trying to drive this price down. But the demand is so strong. Then you got Jeb McCaleb just selling that shit every day, 1.7 million XRP a day he's selling. And it's XRP's wanting to go, all right? And it's just waiting. And I'm not going to say anymore because that's going to be like the last news story. I got 3 news stories. That's the last one. We're not going to talk about that anymore. Let me check another comment. Avolate says, I liked Bitcoin, but the fees and speed annoyed me. Same with Ethereum. We're going to get into that, I think, too, here with this article. We're going to talk about the fees and the speed. All that stuff is addressed in this. Matt Golden says, they are here to help us, meaning the aliens. Alien takeover. Oh my God. Too early for conspiracy right now. I don't like boxing. Everything is illusion. Wake up, people. So not falling for it says everything is an illusion. I totally agree with that shit. Kevin from Ireland. Rich says, hey, Hulk, long-time watcher, first-time poster. SEC wants a 60-day extension. And Jeb McCaleb XRP selling ends in 60 days. Coincidence? Oh. I think there's a whole lot of shit going on. That's what I say. See, the shit doesn't make sense. And there's all these behind-the-scenes stuff going on, okay? Servazo, good morning from Brisbane. I'm keenly following the slow train wreck that is the SEC's attempt at legal action against Ripple. If you've watched my videos, you already know I broke this whole court case down. You need to watch them. This is a very poorly orchestrated court case. It's just, I've already talked about it at length. SEC lawsuit never exists. It's all keep things at bay. My thing is, well, I'll say something a little bit about it. The SEC for 2 years did an investigation. Got it? Why the fuck do they need more time? This court case has been going on 6 months. So we got 2 years, 6 months. Now they want another 60 days. So that's 2 years and 8 months. Then there's going to be this whole fucking trial. What seriously is going to last 2 or 3 years? SEC, please, for the love of God, okay, end this lawsuit because you are looking more fucked up every day. Do you really want to be a lawyer for the SEC when this case goes so far south? You will look so fucking pathetic. You need to just offer like a deal and end this thing right now. Because you'll never work again unless it's for the government, because the government hires losers like SEC lawyers. But at least you won't be a bad loser if you quit right now. Got it? I mean, it's better to leave before you look like a complete fool. You already look like fools, all right? Seriously. And I'm not a lawyer, and I can easily judge that this whole case is run by a bunch of 8th grade fucking tardy kids that were tardy and they had to go to Saturday school. That's the caliber of the lawyers on this Ripple case. It's fucking pathetic. Okay, I would quit right now personally just to save face so I don't look like a dumb fuck in the real world. Just my opinion. You had actually, SEC, 8 years. You had 8 years of evidence. Just saying. I'll leave it at that. I can go on and on about how fucking retarded this case is. Flare Hulk. Didn't see that be glitch. No, I didn't see no glitch. And I'm sure there was. Okay, the way my channel is, I don't do the hocus pocus. I don't do the gematria and all that fucking shit. I just look at real use case, and then I dump every single penny I got into something, okay? I look at seeing who are the bosses of this company. What are they trying to do? This, and when I see everything's lined up, boom. To me, nobody needs to tell me nothing. Elon could say XRP is going to 0 tomorrow. That doesn't fucking faze me at all. I don't care who fucking says it. Joe Biden, Xi Jinping, fucking who? Snoop Dogg, Miley Cyrus. Like nobody. I'm my own influencer. You got it? I don't know. Maybe you haven't known or something, but I don't give a fuck about code words and fingers and this language or that. I care about what I think. I care about what my fucking brain comes up with, and then I just dump G's and G's into XRP, okay? That's just what I do. So you can go follow whatever secret code messages or whatever and secret handshakes or whatever. I don't do that shit. I don't care if I'm the only drummer walking in a parade. That's who I'll be, my own fucking self. That's how I do it, If the crowd's over there, I'm here by myself because I tell me what to do. Charlie says, Gary Gensler said 98% of cryptos are securities. I don't know. I have no idea. And all I know is Gary Gensler is going to try to take your crypto like the Grinch, that little cartoon, The Grinch That Stole Christmas. That's Gary Gensler. So let's move on to the next point on what Christine Lagarde said about artificial currency. She talks about a private company like Facebook taking over domestic and cross-border payments. She also mentioned foreign companies taking over the world's money. So Christine Lagarde warns us about Facebook, Bitcoin, this, that, whatever, these, quote, artificial currencies. It would wreck. I'm just letting you know. It will never be any of those cryptos that I meant. Think of a crypto. I know this is going to be tough. I know this one's going to be tough. Think of a crypto that has worked with all the banks since day one. Think of a crypto that comes out of California in Silicon Valley that within 2 to 3 months is already meeting with the Federal Reserve back in 2012. Think of a company right now, a crypto company that has 300 to 500 business, like bank contracts already lined up. Christine Lagarde is talking about we need one of those kind of a company. She doesn't want to say the word. I know what the company's name is. I know all you do too. XRP has worked with regulators for 9 years. Nobody has worked with regulators more on domestic, international, or cross-border payments. XRP doesn't threaten any country's money at all. No other crypto is like XRP, which is like a money exchange. It is a bridge asset, and it's not a replacement for a country's money. All the world's governments are worried about cryptos that are trying to take over and replace. There's one that I know of, and there's only one, and that would be XRP that does that. It doesn't threaten any other country's money. You could use the XRP, and it's not trying to take over nothing at all. That's the beauty of it. Christina Lagarde says, with a digital euro, along with, now listen, she says, with a digital euro, so imagine a digital CBDC and then add it to, quote, complementary services. I think she's using that word to mean like private industry. Yeah, XRP. And that may be a way, she says it may be a way to compete with big business tech firms for payment, products, and services. Here's what she says. Which crypto do you think might fit this one? Low transaction fees, Ripple, are necessary. Well, there goes Bitcoin, Ethereum, and pretty much most of the other ones, right? Something that's like lightning, she says, that can settle in like literal seconds. That's probably XRP. I mean, I can go on and on, right? She's talking about cross-border payments, inclusivity and shit. That's all Ripple. Okay, got it. I just wanted to bring that one up because I have no doubt. I have no doubt in what I purchased. Let me check some comments, and we'll go to the next news story. Uncle Philly says, I ain't worried about any of the bullshit. We'll be just fine. See, exactly. I'm not here to hype a certain product, to sell anything, to promote. I don't get a fucking thing from Ripple or XRP. I just give you my my viewpoint on what I see going down. I just read a story off from probably one of the most financially powerful women in the world. I've seen her mention Ripple or XRP in positive talk over the past year that I've learned about cryptos. I've seen Ripple, Brad Garlinghouse, in the same room with this lady at the same table, in the same group in pictures, smiling. That's Ripple in the same room with this lady, talking about banking and business and cross-border payments, financial inclusivity, super lightning fast transfer of money at fractions of a penny, like 0.00005 cents for a transaction. A lot of cases, it's free. And I could go on and on. Ripple is that one. The XRP crypto, in my opinion, will be the #1 financial crypto, okay? I read stories on my program that show you that. If you're invested in Ripple XRP, you're going to be just fine. They've always met with the top regulators. That's what this lady's saying. She doesn't want, the world will not accept fake cryptos, or she calls them artificial. Let's just call them fake, all right? Those are the ones the SEC and our government's going to jam up. I don't think they're going to jam up a crypto with Brad Garlinghouse in all these top world banking and these top world regulatory meetings. Ripple is right there. How the fuck? They're not going to do anything bad to XRP at all. I'm not even worried. It's all the hype on the news and the fake YouTube people and all that. Like, and they have these headlines. There's one guy, well, a lot of them. Ripple to be sued. And you think, oh my God, let me click on it to see if Ripple's going to get sued. And then he's like, Ripple will not be the chosen one. And then he'll read, well, this is an article that I read from somebody who says that Ripple won't. So what this guy does, and let's not mention names, okay? But what this motherfucker does all the time, he's a total geek boy too. You never see him because he knows he's a fucking loser. So he'll put all these clickbait titles making you think, or he'll put on a title, XRP to $15. And it's all big and shit, right? So you're thinking, to the moon. And then you read the article, or when you open his program up, he's just repeating that some analyst, whoever the fuck that analyst is, this analyst is saying XRP will be to 50. So he will never come out and make a statement. This is how much of a bitch this guy is. He will never make a fight. If I put XRP at $15 on my fucking channel, I mean it. And I don't need an analyst to tell me. I'll fucking tell you, you know? But this motherfucker is always putting shit on there, trying to get everybody clickbait because he's so fucking desperate. You know, I don't want to get into other stuff, but he's so fucking desperate that he's going to put all this shit on his channel. And I stopped watching it because I'm like, man, this fucker's so fake and like so desperate. Like he'd sell out his grandmother just so he can get like one viewer. But yeah. The next story is a short one, very short news story. So this is a positive story. It's very short. It's from the Daily Hodl as well. Now, if you remember, I remember, but if you remember probably a month ago, and I know I'm going to butcher the guy's name, and I don't give a fuck, but it's like Yoshitaka Katao or whatever. He runs SBI Japan. He owns like 10% of Ripple. So he's a big shot. Let's just say that. About a month ago, he said, and I reported this on my channel, he said he was talking to Chris and Brad. So I guess they're kind of chummy and they play golf and shit like that. But I'll tell you what, Brad Garlinghouse seems like a total real dude. He seems down to earth. He doesn't have this inflated ego. And Chris Larson, I think, I don't know too much about him. He's more of the businessy. Brad's more the social salesman type guy. And I mean that in a positive way. I think both of these guys are real and upfront. And they're businessmen. So yeah, they got to close deals. And I'm sure but anyhow, so the Japanese dude speaks about them by their first names. Yeah, I was talking to Brad and Chris, and it looks like when this lawsuit's over, they're going to IPO. And I'm thinking, oh, damn, this Japanese dude shouldn't have said that. Like, because you just don't do stuff like that, right? Because Ripple's always secretive about things. Well, just the other day, so now we're talking like a month later. I mean, Ripple hadn't even said this. The Japanese guy did. Ripple was like quiet about it, like, oh, shit, no, why'd you say that? I mean, I understand. Ripple does things strategically. Like, they don't want people to know things. I mean, it's not our business. But anyhow, just the other day, Brad Garlinghouse confirms. He said Ripple intends to go public following the SEC lawsuit. And I was like, damn, he really said that, okay? That's pretty big. That's a big deal. This is a huge step for adoption. That means businesses are going to start coming in and admitting they're using Ripple. Now, okay, it's institutions are going to come in and just pour money into Ripple over time. Got it? It might not be right after they say this. I mean, when the SEC case ends, they're going to IPO and all that. But it means that Ripple's going to grow like crazy. All right. Now, this is important because I was talking to a friend about this. Remember, Ripple and XRP are separate. Got it? They're separate. So when one goes up, like Ripple, it doesn't necessarily mean that XRP is going up the same. Got it? That's what Ripple has been trying to fight in court for 6 months. That's why Ripple has been doing what they do, because they are not tied to the XRP crypto. It's an escrow. It's completely separate. It has nothing to do. It's crypto that's locked up. So as XRP goes up and down, it doesn't affect the Ripple over here or whatever, you know? So my point in this is this. It could be very well be that when companies put money into Ripple, they're not going to use the XRP right away. That'll cause the XRP to go way up. Got it? So what the haters are going to say is once the case ends, Ripple's going to IPO. Ripple, the company is more than likely going to dramatically increase in value. Okay? The XRP may not. Well, why is that? Well, because not every bank or whatever institution or financial institution wants to use XRP right away. Because if they don't have any, if they weren't given any by Ripple, like some of them were given, then they got to buy it. So that might be an investment of 5, 10, 50 million, 100 million. Some banks are like, I don't know if we want to buy this shit, you know? Oh, what Ripple has always said was first you get them in the door, right? Then you get them using XRapid or whatever it's called, and then XCurrent or whatever the hell. And then over time, they use the XRP at the end, okay? So you get them in, you get them used to you're using your basic software on the cloud, and get them to trust the company, and then little by little, then boom, they try the XRP, and then it's like the switch is flipped, okay? So that's how I kind of see this going. So it's great news that now Brad Garlinghouse announced it, but it doesn't necessarily mean that XRP is going up right away. So for those scaredy cats that are new to the channel, expect that to happen. So don't be asking me, hey, Crypto Hole, the lawsuit's over. Why isn't the XRP going up? Because I just told you. Got it? Watch this video again. So now, there's also a chance the escrow might be burned up. That's what I was also telling my friend. Remember, Stellar and XRP are about the same. The XLM and the XRP are about the same. They both had 100 billion. What did Stellar do? They burned up half of it. There's a possibility, and I've said this before, the XRP and escrow gets burned. Or they hold on to it for like a really, really long time, and that'll cause the price of our XRP. So you got to balance liquidity with price, all right? The reason Bitcoin's is a complete failure is because not everybody in the world can get their hands on a Bitcoin. Why? Because there's only like, what, 21 million of them or something, or 25 million or whatever. So that doesn't work liquidity-wise. Got it? Doesn't fucking work. Now, the XRP, 100 billion. So there's a good chance. Now, there's a lot of liquidity with that. So what you got to do is balance how much do you really need liquidity-wise, because you want everybody to have that. So here's the balance with the XRP and all that shit. You've got to balance how many people are in the world and how much XRP really needs to be given out, not given out, but sold to people or whatever. And then you want the value of XRP to go up. If you want to do a transaction, XRP is only at $1, and you want to send $1 billion, if you're Ford and you want to send, I don't know, I'm just making up some shit. If you're a company in America and you want to pay a bill in Italy, you don't want to necessarily have to send 1 billion XRP if they're at $1 a piece. It'd be better if XRP was at 1,000 because then you could sell less. You could move less crypto. You got it? So that's kind of what the balance is. You got to do that kind of stuff. All righty. Now, CA says something that I like, and I've said it before on my channel. CA says 50 billion would go to the IMF. I've said that already, and I'll say what I think is really going to go down is like the crypto is going to go to the Treasury. That's where it's going. Why do you think Rosie Rios? Let's think. Who was in charge of the world's money? I mean, the United States money up until a couple weeks ago? Rosie Rios. She's in charge of what? Currency. Rosie Rios is from the Treasury, who's in charge of currency. XRP is not a security. Why the fuck would Rosie Rios, who works for the currency Treasury Department, go to work for Ripple? Because she thinks it's a fucking security? No. That would be Gary Gensler's job. He's going to be the chief right now, okay? Or he is the chief of the SEC. She would have went to the SEC as something, but she didn't because she doesn't deal with securities. Got it? So XRP is a currency. Rosie Rios is going there because she knows she's going to be in charge of that 50 billion. You got it? Why the fuck would Ripple hire the number one person in our country for currency? What the fuck is she going to do over there? Do customer service work? No. She is going to have the XRP and escrow. She's going to have control of that shit, okay? Now, what she might do is facilitate some kind of an agreement. So either Ripple becomes like a part of the Treasury. Maybe it becomes a part of the central bank. Maybe it becomes a bank of some sort, but it can't be a private bank because our government's not going to allow some private company to have 50 billion XRP. I say it's going to go to PolySign. Why? Because David Schwartz and the other people that started XRP started PolySign as well. Yeah, and PolySign, you need a Department of Defense clearance to work there. So it's going to be a part of the Defense Department for some reason. You see all this? So PolySign, I think right now is holding the XRP. Nobody knows, nobody's saying. I'm just saying. That's my opinion. Because the same guys that made the XRP made the fucking PolySign. PolySign's not hanging out at Disneyland or something like that, or in Canada, or in the Russian vault. No, it's in fucking PolySign, all right? So somehow with PolySign is holding it, either Rosie Rios is going to be handling money, currency of some sort. I don't have all this stuff figured out, but she's going there because Ripple's going to handle currency. So I don't know how this, if some of the XRP goes straight to the Treasury, which is what I would say. That would be my belief. The Treasury takes control of PolySign somehow, maybe, or I don't know. There's just a lot of conspiracy. I don't want to be getting too much into that. Let me see what some other people say, and then we'll go to the last story. E-Bomb says, I want to start our own nation. That's a big undertaking. Grassy Knoll says, Department of Defense. Oh yeah. Uncle E.G. End up being the number one company in the world. Maria V says, Ripple will end up being the number one company in the world. So, yeah, I kind of see how things kind of are going. I know that in order for the XRP, which it will be backed by gold, precious metals, oil, like different kinds of derivatives or whatever it might be, somebody's got to peg that, and our government has to hold it in a secure place to peg it. I I really see the Treasury holding on to this stuff. That's what I'm seeing, and they can release it to the central bank, to our Federal Reserve. Then the Federal Reserve can divvy it out to people after that. But the Treasury is going to hold that shit like Fort Knox. That's why Rosie Rios came from there. I think she's going to help facilitate the transfer of the XRP wherever it's at PolySign or wherever the fuck it is. But I would say there. And then somehow when it gets out of that encrypted every month, that 1 billion, I think it's all going to go shooting straight to the Treasury. Her job, in my opinion, is to facilitate a computer program shit or whatever, or a secure pathway where the XRP goes from PolySign, shoots into the Treasury. It goes into the Treasury where it's backed. It's backed by what I told you already. That'll peg it. That'll give it a floor price where it can't go below. Like I say, $1,000 really is where the lowest XRP will be. And then it can be given to the Federal Reserve Bank, and then it'll be given after that from the Federal Reserve off to the IMF to hold globally. And then there will be a world of probably 10 different countries where currencies will be dumped in as well. It'll be backing it with like 10 different currencies probably, and that will give it a peg rate where XRP will be at 1,000. That's why it's a currency, because it won't be going up and down all crazy like Bitcoin and shit. Not going to happen. So that's kind of like my take on that. Saw the gold in Fort Knox. I made a video a long time ago, and it was kind of like a hype video, but I did back it with information. And I might have said, yeah, XRP's going to 10, 20, 30,000 or whatever I was saying. So part of that was because from what I've heard, and I did some calculations, and the other part was because it's a hype video. Okay, that one got like the most, I think, shit, I don't know, like 10,000 people or 20,000 watched that one or whatever. And I was like, fuck. So I did an experiment. If I just wanted to make, and I wasn't even good really at what I'm doing, but if I wanted to make like a hype, I don't want to call it a fake video. Like you can get hell of people to watch that shit, right? And I was just like, damn, so that's what all these other people are doing. But I did my due diligence with the research. I had a calculator and some pen and paper, and I was figuring out these numbers, about the derivatives market and da-da-da. And I came up with anywhere between 10 to, I don't know, somebody said 100,000. I don't know. I don't think it can ever be that much, but you never know if they destroy the escrow. There's ways that shit could get done. But so I'm not going to focus on that one video I made. I just made one. And because I just wanted, it was just kind of fun, just dreaming or whatever. But I honestly think anywhere between 1 to 10 grand for an XRP. That's what I honestly think. So I'm not a financial advisor, by the way. I'm just some guy that gets bored and makes YouTube videos. Do not listen to one thing that I say, okay? Because I'm a straight up liar. All right. I don't know a fucking thing about financial investing and this and that. And if you do invest any kind of money and you get wrecked, then sucks being you. Sorry, you lost your money. You got it? And my phone number is 1-800-EAT-SHIT. That's the phone number your lawyer can call. Got it? So there. That was totally professional. I mean, I couldn't have done any more professional than that. And I have a very high budget on this channel, by the way. Liar. Hulk is a straight shooter. Look, you want advice, So I'll just say whatever advice things, but I'm not, like I said in there, I'm not a financial advisor. I'm just making these videos. I mean, I could tell you I'm not telling you how much I invest, but I tell you I put in like 85% of my money into XRP and then 15% into VeChain. I have a loan that I'll be paying off for 2 to 2.5 years. Okay. So that's just what I do, but I'm not telling you to do a fucking thing that I do. If I'm wrong, I mean, I can deal with my loss. I'm not gonna be like, oh my God, I'm so fucking pissed. Oh shit. I mean, I'm gonna lose a lot of money, but I can afford to lose that money. So if you can't afford, if you invest something and then you get wrecked and you're all fucking hurt and mad, then don't fucking put money in it. If you're a scaredy cat, then don't fucking do it. Turn off this channel, watch fucking memes or memes or whatever those memes, yeah, that's the name, memes. Watch TikTok, watch that fucking shit, all right? Don't watch my channel. That's just, I mean, all I could say. We could end up getting wrecked in the end. Oh well, I don't fucking care. I'll move on with life, okay? Will I get a little depressed? Of course, naturally, but then it's not going to affect my lifestyle, okay? So that's just how it is on this channel. So, last story, news story. This is from AMB Crypto News. I've never heard of the company, but it's called AMB Crypto News. So you might look up ambcrypto.com. I don't know. But anyhow, their title was Ripple's $420 million transfer to former executive raises questions about the SEC again. So here we go with conspiracy. This whole story is all about conspiracy, okay? So if you start getting weird, then I either cut the program off or I start deleting people. So first point that they make. Number one, I want to say, I love this news reporter. There's very few news reporters that I like. This one's name is Namrata Skula. That's Shukla. Namrata Shukla. Shukla. I give this guy or gal, I don't know if it's a woman or a guy, a salute from the USA, okay? Because you've got guts to report real news and not fake news. I love this shit. This reporter deserves an award. So just this week, ex-Ripple founder Jeb McCaleb received $420 million of XRP and cashed it out. How is the former Ripple executive not being hemmed up by the SEC? How does Jeb McCaleb do this shit without getting in trouble? Is he bribing the SEC? Are the SEC playing favorites? Listen to this. Brad Garlinghouse and Chris Larson and Ripple the company, very important, listen, are currently in an SEC lawsuit for selling securities. But then Jeb McCaleb can sell his securities and not get in trouble ever. Why is Jeb McCaleb not in this lawsuit? How does the SEC allow him to keep selling his XRP? I just want to know. Jeb McCaleb, just for your information, check it out. He sells, you're not going to believe it, this is a big number. So try to keep your brain wrapped up in your head. Jeb McCaleb sells 1.7 million XRP per day for years. Can you imagine that? Let me think about this shit again. 1.7 million XRP per day for years he has sold, and he's not in trouble? Brad Garlinghouse, Chris Larson sold XRP to, quote, help Ripple the company and all that. stuff. They didn't sell that much. They really didn't sell that much, honest. And then this Jeb dude for like years is selling 1.7. How does he not get in trouble? The only thing that comes into my head is bribery and something criminal. I can't imagine that. It just doesn't make sense to me. I don't know. Maybe I'm fucking stupid, right? I don't know anything. That's probably why I make this channel, because I don't fucking know anything. CA says he has stolen billions and billions in Bitcoin. I don't know who you're talking about. It's going to be sold out in 2 months. Right, Avalate. But here's the point. How the fuck has he been doing this shit for like years? And he's not even in trouble. He's not in trouble with the SEC. But Brad Garland House, Chris Larson, and Ripple are in trouble for selling XRP, but not Jeb McCaleb. Can somebody please fucking explain that to me? Because maybe my intelligence level is not that good. Let me try to hear what some people have to say. I'm sure there's something totally normal about why this is going on. Raycab1, what the hell is going on, Hulk? That's what I want to know. I try to present a news article and I've got more questions than answers, right? Usually when you read an article, you're supposed to understand something. I mean, that's why you report the news, right? So you can understand something. Not, you don't report the news to come up with a bunch of fucking questions. That's like a riddle, right? There's things called riddles, then there's thing called news. I'm trying to read news, but it sounds like a fucking riddle to me. I don't know. Just not getting it, I guess. Avalate says criminal activity. I could buy that. That makes sense. Uncle Philly, thank you for the comment. E.g., he has good lawyers. He's not, well, I don't know. It's possible. Okay, he's got good lawyers to get out of getting in trouble. Okay. Alex Mel, it's all planned. Everybody's in on it. Total. Okay, I'll go with that one. That makes sense to me. Uncle Philly says he's a commie fuck, just like his dad, Fidel Castro. Oh, I don't know if that one's it, but it sure is funny. Maria V, no speaking English. Maybe it's part of the deal once he left Ripple. I know he doesn't work at Ripple. Look. When he used to work for Ripple, they had an agreement and they'd give him a certain amount of securities. They'd give him a certain, because the SEC is calling it security, right? So we're going to go with this. We're going to go with it. So he doesn't work there now, but he was given securities when he worked there, and they're cryptographically, these securities are cryptographically released every day so that he can sell the securities. My question is, why the fuck is he not getting in trouble for selling securities? You don't have to work for Ripple to get in trouble. I could get in trouble for selling securities. Got it? I don't need to work for Ripple to do that. I could, I don't know, get some stock in IBM and start selling that shit and get in trouble because I'm not a licensed security distributor. Got it? You've got to be licensed to sell crypto. That's if it's a security, which the SEC is calling it that. My question is, why the fuck is he a licensed security broker? I think not. Okay, I think we all know the answer to that. So keep the price up. So the answer is nobody has the answer. We know it's Jeb McCaleb. I'm not going to get into a video where I go to the agreement that Ripple has with him that's somewhere online. I'm sure somebody posted it, and it probably shows a email wallet, a wallet address that it goes to. Like, this is common. It's not like, do we know it's him? Is Jeb? We know it's fucking him. Okay, there's no doubt about that. It's his. There's a contract that's accepted by everybody. He has a contract that he sells 1.7 million per day. That's common knowledge. Do I have that contract? No, I don't. Could I find it? Yes, I could. Do I want to? No, I don't, because I already know that I'm right. Because I'm Crypto Hulk. And then lastly, I'm going to end. I'm going to end this with Jeb McCaleb again. If we remember way back, I don't know, 5-6 years ago, let's think, because I'm going to show you about Crypto Hulk. Jeb McCaleb started a crypto exchange called Mt. Gox, okay? And this crypto exchange got super popular. And just when it got super popular, normal people would be like living the life, enjoying the money. What did Jeb McCaleb do immediately? When this crypto exchange got super popular and he was just making boatloads of like millions, he sold it. All of a sudden, just sold it. Well, that's kind of weird. Why the fuck would you, like, if you've worked hard your whole life and you got a business and it just shot up and you're starting to make money, why the fuck would you sell right away? That's just one question. But the next interesting thing is, I don't know if it took like a month later or 3 months later, but then the SEC comes in, shuts down that exchange, and arrests everybody except Jeb McCaleb. He didn't work there anymore. No, but he fucking made the crypto site. Duh. Okay, it doesn't matter if you fucking, hey, I could start an illegal bank, make a bunch of money and walk away. It doesn't mean I'm not going to jail, asshole. Okay, so that's how this shit works. If you start a crypto exchange, you started an illegal crypto exchange. And then you make millions and millions of dollars. Just because you walk away, dumb shit, doesn't mean you don't get in trouble. There's a world called reality, not fantasy island, okay? Some people think, well, I'm going to start an illegal drug business, make a couple million, then walk away, and then, whoo, I don't get in trouble. No, you fucking moron. That's not how shit happens. So what happened is Jeb McCaleb started an illegal SEC, in violation of the SEC, started an illegal crypto exchange, made millions of shit off it, walked away, sold it to somebody else, and then like a month or 2 or 3 or 6 months later at the most, they get shut down, everybody gets arrested, a lot of people go to jail, they get fined stuff, except the guy that invented it. And I'm just like, whoa, what the fuck? So here we go with Jeb McCaleb again, selling securities. It doesn't matter if you still work for Ripple. Got it? That shit doesn't matter. We've already discussed that. You start Ripple, you design the XRP ledger, you get a bunch of securities, you sell them over time, and then you never get in trouble. I just want to know why Jeb McCaleb can do all this illegal shit and not get in trouble. That's my only question, okay? Fantasy Island, Maria V says, I'm Ricardo Montalban. Yeah, Veronica was like the number 2 person here. She was here like within 15 seconds of me starting this program. Yeah, how does the top 5? What I'm going to do is I'm going to read all these comments. When the show's over, I'm going to read every single person's comments on this chat thing. Got it. There's some heavy stuff. Milk Dog says maybe he was working with authorities the entire time. The world's a stage. I'm kind of thinking that too. My honest belief. So, like I said, this is a little. I mean, there's a lot of conspiracy here. This last story. Oh shit! An hour and 5 minutes. Okay, I got to wrap this up. I thought we were only like at 40 minutes or something. What I honestly believe is Ripple was started. This whole thing goes back to OpenCoin. Before there was Ripple, there was something called OpenCoin. I'm just going to tell you what, and Ryan Fugger was the guy that started. You know what? This whole thing, our government started XRP, Ripple, the whole fucking thing. Okay, you got this Arthur Brito guy. No one even sees it. This guy's a fucking ghost. What happened to David Schwartz? Didn't they give him XRP when he left? You got Greg Kidd, 2 people already. They gave him like $1 billion of them. Why is he not in jail? Why is David Schwartz not in jail? Arthur Brito, why is he not in jail? All these other people, like, I just want to know what the fuck, right? Why the fuck do you need a Department of Defense clearance to work for PolySign? David Schwartz invented that. How the fuck is that now a government agency? See what I mean? All this shit is too conspiracy, and I don't get into it normally because it's going to bring up a lot of fucking problems. But it's like, I don't have the answers. I think this is a big fucking conspiracy. That's what I honestly think. None of this shit makes sense. You got some people selling 1.7 million XRP every fucking day for years, never get in trouble. Then you got a company like Ripple who's worked with the government, God, hundreds of times since day one. Hundreds of times they get in trouble. Bitcoin, nobody knows who fucking made that shit. Nobody gets in trouble. I mean, does this fucking make sense? No, it doesn't. So I've just got more questions than answers, and I hope I've thoroughly confused you. And when you walk away from this video, you're like, what the fuck is real? Is anything fucking real? Like, did I just get mind fucked here or what? That's just the reality. My program, and I'm going to conclude with this, my program is based on what I see is real. And what I see as real is just a bunch of fucked up stuff that doesn't make sense. But yet, yeah, it's just, that's what I'm seeing is going on in reality. None of this shit makes sense. You're not alone if you feel that way. I think I'm of reasonable intelligence, and I just don't make a sense of what the fuck is going on at all. Okay? So get your crypto, put it in a hardware wallet, and buy the right cryptos, and then just wait. That's all you got to do. Okay? And as long as you're buying good cryptos that I recommend, that I think are safe, buy some other ones too. Just don't do what I recommend. That shit don't matter. I don't even want to say that. Because I mean, if I'm wrong, I don't want you to get wrecked too. Now, if I'm right, I'm going to be rich. But if I'm wrong, I'll be like, fuck. But I can move on. I'm cool. All right? So with that, I got to go. Thanks for showing up, and I'll make another video soon.